we should be back live right here. So market just went up crazy on a short time frame, and now we went back again. So I could look to take a short if this is going to continue. But again, we holding above, so it could also be a quick long. If we holding above here, it's a long for me. So every time we hold above 60, that's gonna be a long for me. So I could consider doing a quick scalp, and take it back to 450 or even 500 and do a couple of trades in that direction. So regarding the news today, we don't have anything really coming in here. Market is holding still. Big push on US tech, selling pressure on UK, and some sort of like no progress on the DAX. So we opened around 75, and we're still trading at this level here. So it's extremely overbought in my opinion. But who cares about my opinion? Let's make some money. Who cares about what the market is going to do? If it's going to break it below 65, I consider doing a short, and I'll target below 200 today. So let's see if we're going to break below. So UK is holding quite strong here. Like Nasdaq holds and DAX is showing a fake out. I could consider shorting the market here, but again, it looks more like a long. It looks more like a fake out, and we could take it maybe back to 500. I'm still sure that we're gonna come back to the all-time high. We was trading at almost 500. So I'll go here for a quick long here. It's currently trading at 70. So I went for a quick long here at 70 because UK is holding strong, Nasdaq is pushing, and Wall Street is also pushing. So I went for a quick long here. I'll exit this one here for 500. So that was my first trade. I told you it could be a fake out, and that's what we saw. Based on the UK, it pushed up, but I'm not greedy, so I lock in profits when we get to highs of Nasdaq, and we did. And I saw no progress above this previous highs, and no progress here. Same for DAX, that's why I exit. I'll be ready to short the market here. I'll short DAX here if we sell off. This could really push back again, so we could hold support here. If we're gonna break below 350, I'll go for a short. Again, it could hold here, it could come with a fake out, it could take some stop losses out here. Again, it could really push back to 500. So there's 150 points in upside risk for a short if we're moving stop losses, and we might not do that, but UK is not doing anything. Nasdaq is selling off a little bit, showing new highs, and Wall Street is also selling off. It's a little tricky. I think we have to be a little bit careful here. Of course, it could sell off, but it could also bounce back. I'll do a short here at 47 to see here if it's going to sell off. UK is kind of like selling off, but the rest of the market is not really doing anything. Let's see here. Currently short. Let's see here. I'll exit this one here at 39. As you can see, 39 for another 255. I'll consider re-enter this position here. So support, kind of like support, but we broke below. If we're gonna break below here again, 39, I'll go for another short. This could act as a new low, so they could push it back to 75. Maybe higher. Do another short here, 37. Let's see here if it's gonna sell off. I'll exit here at 28, 27. You could exit now, you short if you want. Got another 355. So overall this session here, I did first one long, made 400, and I did two shorts, made an overall of 600, plus the first one 400, so 700. Great selling pressure, but no confirmation on the other indexes, so I might wait a little bit before I do something. Looks like it's gonna hold here at round numbers 25. That's what I have to respect. Holding quite strong, holding on the UK, but we kind of like sold off. But we're holding now. Nasdaq is also holding. Wall Street is also showing some great support. I could actually consider doing a long position and target back all highs of 500 or 450. I'll do a light, not a light short, but I'm gonna do a light long. Here, I'll exit this one here again at 18. I know you might not be able to catch that one, so you could follow me for New York session. You could also exit if you want, the long. You could also hold it if you want. So support, great support. I'll do another long position here. It's currently trading at 20. I just went for another long here. Move my stop loss to 03. Let's see if this is going to turn around and push back to 400, or if this is going to sell off. Looks like it's going to sell off. Wow. Moving stop loss just to not get stopped out, to see if this could be a fake out. If we're going to hold support at 300, or if we're going to sell below. So Nasdaq is holding, Wall Street is holding, UK is holding. The only thing that's selling off is the DAX. But DAX is also extremely overbought. Let's see if it's going to break below here. I'm curious to see if it's going to come back to 75. It could sell off, but it could also stop here. around clean numbers, 300. That's what I thought. It would stop at 300 maybe, and then come back to this highs. I'm not saying it's not gonna sell more off. I hope it's gonna sell off, then I can go for a short. Let's see here. Looks very negative, but UK is holding. These other indexes is holding. This is a little bit more weak now. This is a little bit more weak now. So it could be selling pressure coming in here. It could dump the market now. They could take everyone out now. Then I'll have to wait a little bit to re-enter a new position. I want to see if it's really going to break below 275. A good stop loss could potentially be 260, and then target 420. But let's see. We're soon about 15 minutes. Let's see if it's going to break all the way back up. Holding, selling off, selling off. It's tricky. It's very tricky. Once we're gonna break above what I entered, then I'll move my stop loss back to 290. But let's see if this is even gonna happen, because it looks a little tricky here. There's no progress. We managed just to break 380 for a second ago, but yeah, remember, don't do too much of this if your account is still 20, 30K. Do 1 or 2, okay? If you did more than 2, you could exit and then re-enter. So selling pressure, big push on these two indexes, very negative. Selling off, UK is not doing anything, and that DAX is about to sell off. Let's see here if this is gonna be the turning point around 300, or if this is just going to continue selling off. It could continue selling off, so just be aware and understand the risk, okay? So it's a very good risk to reward. If we could see a big push now, and then we could move our stop losses, that could be very favorable. If we can see a big push now here within the next minute. I'm a little afraid that it's not going to work out, but let's see. Push. Let's see here. Looks like it could push. I have my stop loss at lows. So let's see if this is gonna come all the way back. Push. No progress. Moving stop loss. Let's see if it's gonna push above 22 now. This is holding, kind of like holding. This is pushing. This is also gonna push now. I could consider exit this one here, but again, let's see here if it's gonna be a fake out or if they're gonna push the market above 25. Looks like they could push it. So now we are actually, after 15 minutes, there's no progress. It's a weak sign if we're gonna close below here. So the next 40 seconds have to come above 28, and if we do not break above 28, I'll exit this one here. If we break above in the next 30 seconds, guys, above 28, above 35, I can move my stop loss to 08 and let it run to 450. Move to 308. Let's see here if it's gonna hold or if it's gonna stop us out. Wall Street, no progress. Big push in UK. I'll exit this one here for break even. I'm waiting a little bit. I'm not super sure because the Nasdaq and the Wall Street is giving no confirmation, so I'm a little bit careful that this could be the turning point for DAX, so I exit, and you can also exit. So overall, that was actually managed to make money in this one here, a very little bit. But overall, 3, 4, 5 trades. It's not that I do not want to hold it. It's not that I do not see this could be a good setup, and I could consider re-enter this one with a tight stop loss. So no progress really, no progress, no really progress. It's just not doing anything. UK kind of like pushing. I could consider doing another long position here because I got confirmation. I think I'm gonna do another long position here. I went for another long here, have my stop loss here where I exit. So I exit for a reason. Let's see here if it's gonna push now or if it's gonna get rejected. Moving stop loss here. I just want to see if it's a fake out, if it's just gonna dump quick. So we went above in the first 15 minutes, so it should be a push to at least 350 or at least 375 or even 400. So let's see if this is gonna come or if this is just gonna sell off. Moving stop loss again here. Completely insane. And now I'm getting stopped out. I'm thinking about moving my stop loss again and add to it. I'm thinking about I just moved my stop loss. So the UK is very positive. Nasdaq and these two selling off. Yeah. Still holding it. Still long to see if it's gonna push above 330 and then come to 375 or even higher. But it's very negative. It's very negative and it's not doing anything in our favor. So yes, correct, I want to short the market heavily, but it's just holding. And I know these two setups, but again, this is not really a short. Like, I don't know what I can really target on the Nasdaq. Okay, I could probably target lows, but not super confident about this one here. Selling off again. Let's see if this is going to be the turning point or if this is going to sell off. Moving my stop loss last time, and then I could consider adding to this one here just to take a quick scalp, maybe back to 25. So could like to add here 300, but I know last time it went below. It's a weak sign. There's no progress above round numbers. There's no progress, no progress. It's a weak sign. So it was the right thing that I did in the beginning, exit my position when there was no progress, and now I just did the same mistake. So I entered, I exit because there's no progress, and then I re-entered to hold it for hope for something that's never gonna happen or might happen, but I'm first risking a lot to maybe not even make anything. So I thought I would see a big push above here, but I did not. So I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, guys, because I thought I would see a bigger, much bigger push. Let's see if it's gonna come now. This is the third time. I'm not allowed to take any more trades, so I'll stop here and I will hold this stop loss and I will hold this target. So this one here will potentially make me around 5K, but let's see. Could also be a fake out. But I'm gonna hold this setup here for now. So no more trades, keep it very simple. I managed to do some good trades here in the beginning. So I did 5 good trades overall. I managed to make decent amounts. I actually managed to make 1200 today, this morning here. I know I'm holding negative position, but I'm gonna target this one here. But again, it could really sell off now. It's not giving us any signs of progress and it's actually very negative. But Rheinmetall is increasing again. It's up 1.8%. SAP is pointing a little bit down. That's also pointing down. It's very hard to predict where this market is gonna head. Every time we get up, we get rejected. So I would not short this market. I would not go long. I would not do anything. I'll just hold what I have right here. I already took the risk. I already have an open position. So I'm holding it for now. Have a feeling of we could sell off, but let's see. Then I will get stopped out, and that's how it is. For me to really consider a short, we probably have to break below 250. So if we can break below in the first half an hour, so in the next 8 minutes, if we can really break below 250, I think we could target 23,000. So that could be a good setup for me. So short below this line, take it back to here, and if it's just holding, then I'm gonna take it back to the highs for today. Right now, it's not looking good. It's looking very weak. This is looking okay. This is looking okay. It's kind of like holding, but on the DAX side, it looks like it's not holding and it's not doing anything really. So could easily push back to stop losses. I'll see you for New York session. Yeah, I might get stopped out on this one here, and I have to accept it and live with that. So it is what it is. No more trading for me. If it comes up, amazing. If it's not coming up, then it's going to sell below, and then we could consider a short. But for now, I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding what I have here, not changing any positions, okay? So see you later.